Okay, this is hopefully better, more like field conditions. This is the Apollo 640 42mm in front of a Vortex Razor HD II. This is at 1 power. This is 1.5 power. The first cow is 75 yards. The next cow is 100 yards. This is 2X, 3X, 4X, 5, 6. We're going to go through the lighted reticle, which there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we're back to 1. And this cow right there is 75 yards. That one's approximately 100 yards. And we're going to zoom back out. And this is at 6 power. We're at 5, 4, 3. Now those cows you see in the background, they're about 600 yards. 2, 1.5, 1. Zoom in a bit here, and I'm going to show you. This is on black hot, of course. I'm going to turn on the scope's reticle. Now, scope's reticle is there. You notice it doesn't line up exactly perfect. That's because this deal. But anyway, there's the scope's reticle. That's what you're going to see when I'm in video. It's just a tad off of what my crosshairs are, but it is very close. I'm going to turn that back off. You can use that as a standalone with the clip-on. Clip-on can be a standalone scope. Let's try to zoom in. The small hog's on the very far right of the screen. Let's see if I have enough elevation in this stand I'm using. It's just above the crosshairs. There at, like I said, 600 to 700 yards. The next ones, this group here above the crosshairs, that is between 400 and 500 yards. We're going to zoom in on them. We're going to go back to 1 power. Again, these hogs, or these cows in the front, are right at 100 yards. I'll show you something. This cow right here is behind a tree. The two to the right here are out in the open. This one is behind a tree, a brush, like scrub brush, sticky trees. They have no leaves on them right now, but it's still pretty thick, and he's kind of concealed to the naked eye, but the thermal's cutting right through it. But anyways, we're going to zoom back out, and we're going to go back to these farther cows on the horizon. So here's 1 power, and you'll see the daylight around. It is It's like 1:30 in the afternoon here, so we're in the middle of the day, and the thermal's still working well. Alright, the cow lined up with the right above the crosshairs. Again, he's 600, 700 yards away. The next farthest ones out here are somewhere between 400 and 500 yards. We're at 6x. So farthest one's away, 600 to 700 yards. Next one's up 400 to 500 yards. This is 6 power. The ones in the bottom of the screen are at 100 yards. 5 power, 4 power, 3 power, 2 power, 1.5, 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the clip-on off, and we're going to look at them just through the scope. So this is 1 power. You can see my suppressor there. That's how wide this scope gets. I mean, at 1 power you can see in. Now these cows are at 100 yards. There's the cow that's behind the bush. He's kind of moved off, so he's a little bit more visible now. This is 1.5 power. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4, 5, 6 power. And again, these are at 100 yards. Scoot over here. We're still at 6 power. My lead sled elevation is maxed out here. This hog on the horizon, or I keep saying hog. The cow on the horizon that the other one just walked into is the one that's at 600 to 700 yards. The cow that walked in front of him is at approximately 300 to 400 yards, and then the next one here past him is about 400 to 500 yards. And this is 6 power, 5 power, 4 power, 3 power, 2 power, 1.5, 1. And now we're going to put it on, let's see, we want a good black target here to simulate what a hog. Let's get the crosshairs. She's not too happy about having the crosshairs on her, is she? Let's get this bull over here. Alright, that'll work. Now we're going to go through the what's that? This is 4. We're going to go through the lit reticle, and this is to show you on a black hog how the reticle would stand out. It's overcast. That's 1 power, or 1 brightness, 2 brightness, 3 brightness, 4 brightness, 6 brightness, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's going to be your max right there. Again, very usable. It's 1 brightness on the dot, 2 brightness, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.